This weekend, there's really only one goal on my agenda: to find a lakeside camp and get the kayak out on the water. I'm returning back to a somewhat familiar area in the Gifford National Forest, retracing roads that I've personally driven on prior trips. Though with the variable weather, it's going to make for an interesting time, but that's all part of the adventure. Well guys, I did it. I got the Overland kayak out here on the water. Well, good morning folks. I'm out here in the Gifford National Forest, and this weekend has been quite the fun already. I came into the area after work on Friday, just south of Packwood, Washington, hopping on a little bit of the Washington BDR. The goal for this weekend was really one thing. I wanted to find a lake and camp next to it and get the kayak out on the water. So I packed the Oru kayak, so it's among all the other gear in the Jeep. But my goodness, trying to find a spot last night was incredibly difficult. The drive-in was beautiful, seeing views of Mount Adams and just all this territory out here that I really don't get to very often. But man, I was 0 for like 12 on getting a good spot for last night. So inevitably I found one just literally right off the main road. It's not too bad, the traffic isn't crazy, but on top of that, the weather has been crazy as well too. It's wanting to be sunshine, but last night was just dumping rain. Did end up getting some of the best sleep I've had in a very long time, but kind of makes for getting out in the kayak a little bit more challenging, but we'll make it happen regardless. So really, I want to probably start heading, backtracking a little bit further north again towards Packwood. To hit up some of these lakes, since I did have to camp a little ways away, and hopefully we'll find another spot for tonight. I have no idea what it's going to be, what it's going to look like. This spot's pretty nice. We're tucked into the trees, which is awesome. But yeah, it's just one where you wanted to set up a whole base camp, be comfortable, be in walking distance to the lake, and that ain't happening. So it's all good either way. Made a nice breakfast. Coffee is awesome, and we'll just kind of see where the weekend goes from here. Well guys, I did it. I got the Over Kayak out here on the water and enjoying some much needed time and just paddling around on the lake. I can't quite tell what this weather is going to do. It's kind of sunny. It looks like some rain clouds are wanting to come in. But either way, there's kind of a little bit of a haze from a nearby wildfire, so we'll see. But overall, this is a beautiful area to come back to. For those who've been following the channel and saw our little mini series on the Gifford National Forest a while back, that was my first time kind of really exploring this area, so it's nice to come back and see it once again with the new setup. But for this afternoon, it'll be nice to just continue paddling around. I think I got some potential sites along a little roadside pull-off for camping this evening, so we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I paddled quite a ways on this lake, and it's gonna be fun paddling into the wind going back. But either way, it's nice to be out here, and it's nice to be checking out all the views once again. All right guys, so I found camp. It actually wasn't too far from the lake, so I ended up just snagging it. A nice little site, so I got the tent all set up, battle station with the kitchen and all that good stuff, and a nice little cozy fire already started. Tonight is gonna be ginger pork and a cucumber salad, so I'm gonna be whipping that up. I'm mighty hungry with all the travel and trying to get on the water with the kayak. I actually skipped lunch today, so I'm gonna enjoy this meal and just hang out by the fire. So it'll be really nice, but really good weekend so far. Definitely glad that the weather held off and it's not raining. So it makes my life a little easier when I can spread out all my stuff and have a nice camp. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Let's get dinner going. All right guys, so we got another winner here. So what I did was basically a cup of brown rice, the ground pork, and then with the sauce, then of course the cucumber salad. As far as the sauce, Camp Chef Mom may have helped make that back at home. But that consists of garlic, red chili, some fresh ginger, lime juice, and soy sauce. So kind of drizzle that in at the end there. Super good. Nice and easy for me, and when you kind of come in late at camp like I did, you can have dinner ready basically in less than half hour. So gonna enjoy this, enjoy the fire, and have a nice evening. Even with the rush of filming, it was nice to end the day relaxing by the fire. Unfortunately, with clouds slowly coming back in, sunset for the evening was nothing compared to the night before. I've personally not seen a sunset as beautiful in quite some time, and happy I could at least experience some of it through the eyes of a lens. So that's 2 nights now that it's dumped rain overnight. And while I'm not upset about it, it's absolutely beautiful to fall asleep to. And I am glad that I put away all the gear last night before heading to bed. You see on the rain fly there, good amount of rain. It's nice that the roads out won't be super dusty driving. But I'll leave it to you guys. What's your favorite noise to fall asleep to? Are you a white noise of like a river with just natural sounds of the forest or the ocean waves or rain. I think I'm kind of either between ocean waves and rain, but it's a nice little treat here for a summer camp. But I'll probably get the tent packed down here, explore a couple more areas on the way out, and then one last little hurrah in Packwood, stop somewhere right there before heading all the way back home. But should be a good morning, nice weekend overall, and glad to bring you guys with me. After taking my time well into the afternoon traveling the various forest roads, I ultimately came back into the small town of Packwood. While I've been here numerous times in the past, I wanted to cheers to a great weekend before starting a new work week. With each weekend that I'm able to get out, I see it as a new experience that I've learned and grown from, regardless of how grand or small it may be. I hope everyone is able to seize your weekend adventures no matter where they take you. As always, I sincerely appreciate your support, and until next time, safe travels.